I make niggas hang up and I ain't talking the phone. Watch niggas get sprayed and I ain't talking cologne. I don't fed the dog's food, I ain't talking the bone. When the hammer's out, duck behind cars. Dogs too, y'all don't really want these facial scars. Motherfuckers get the 9 to the head, left dead. Roaches all around you like I fed them bread. If the hammer don't work, here's the shotty. Nigga, I go fishing with the worms that come out your body. My face, you see, I don't care about dying. I only laugh to stop from crying. Walk with me, D-Block 354. Only rappers that's ready for war. Keep some shit in the drawer. Other guns I gotta put in the floor. They school bitch, start a hair salon, what I could do to a wig. I'm about done. Hood, pass me my gun. That niggas is straight corny. Plus pussy, and I'm starting to feel horny. What? Hey yo, Hood, pass the motherfucking bottle to me, son.
Yo, when you talking about the best, you better mention my name is J-Hud, D-Block, you taking over the game. We got stripes in the streets, y'all bitch niggas is new to this. The Winchester turn your bladder into tuna fish. My niggas done touch more cracks than the sidewalk. Talking get your cerebellum left on the sidewalk. I'm trying to be a don, so I can cop all of my niggas chains with 2 carats in the charm. A Paris on my mom's. I'm spinning for all them juvenies locked up in every single ex-con. We aiming for the top, y'all at the bottom of the list. Front if you wanna get hit with the bottom of the clip. I ain't got a floss to sag my pants to be real. I do it cause they be falling, cause I be toting it still. Open your grill, fiends get chills from the krills. I'm trying to stack survive and stack some meals. My niggas will kill, I won't give a fuck who cry. I do it drive-by and won't give a fuck who die. Nigga it's hood, stash coke under the hood. Pop you in your head and leave your ass under your hood, motherfucker. D-Block.
Hold up.
Hold the fuck up, this D-Block, nigga, what up? Y'all faggots wanna mention my name? I'm in your ass. I ain't with this pussy shit, running back and forth doing all this. You wanna see me on the streets. But since you mentioned the boys, I'm in your ass, nigga. I'ma shit on you one time. Other than that, you can call me up and meet me up, whatever, dog. What up? Holidays getting on it. Fuck Beanie Siegel. Nigga, you can suck my dick when you shit on it. Mac put a lid on it. Fuck with me, I kill your whole fucking family. You can put your kid on it. Free, you a bitch too. Wanna run with your man? Talk greasy, nigga, you getting hit too. We can make the bullshit stop. Fuck it's on me in the streets. We can let a full clip out. Tell your band to ride with you. It's holiday stuff, you know how I do. Your man can die with you. Make New York jumping like when Jeter get off. How the fuck y'all the rock when your leader is soft? How the fuck you the truth? Dickhead, when it's me you wanna be like when you get in the booth. I don't feel y'all niggas. Hit me on the cell phone, meet me in the street and I kill y'all niggas. I can't be serious, you're just rapping it. I lay niggas down, point blank period. Holidays calling you bitch. You won't make me catch my 4th case, hoping that none of y'all snitch to me. All y'all trashing, all y'all out. Must be the sheriff that got all y'all gas. Don't you ever talk of killing me, word to a lie. I squeeze the burner in your face till it turn to the tar. What? You bitch nigga. Fucks up nigga, excuse me y'all.
What up, what up?
I pray too nigga. Part is so. You better pray more than me though motherfucker, fucking with me. I'm trying to keep it peace and love, but y'all niggas is getting out of character. It must be the fucking drugs. Smoke weed, nigga. Drink liquor,
What
nigga.
up, Jay?
Go to war. That shit you doing is out of character though for you, dog. You fucking with the wrong man. Never again, though. I wanna make a song about you. I ain't with this shit. I look you in your eye, daddy. I wanna face you. I stab you in your fucking heart. Matter of fact, I ain't with that shit, dog. See me personally, slump, nigga. And we handle it. Me and you.
What's going on? What's going on? What up, Adrian? What's happening? Shout out to Adrian, just subbed to me earlier. Fucking with these fruit roll-ups. Shout out to Vic Made and Erica. All from Alex Express. Shout out to Alex Express. And shout out to any new subscribers within the last, 2 weeks? I wasn't on last week. I caught up trying to iron some things out. Still trying to iron some things out, but all is good. So hope y'all doing good. I did my little rant. What up, a little off? Hold on, let me go through the names real quick. DL, what up? What up? Adrian. Somebody's coming there. Jake, Big Chris saw you on Guilty's joint earlier. I was just watching that. Oh man, some funny shit going on over there. What up, that door? Clearwater. Big Chris as usual. Street scores. Quick with the check-in. Hope y'all doing good. Yeah, I just had some time last week trying to get some stuff in order, man. And back today, ain't doing much anything. My other truck behind me. The other one in Mars somewhere. But we doing good. We both came out of Toledo with a load. He dropped yesterday, I dropped today. Supposedly mine was 12 wide and it wasn't. It's one thing with these oversized loads, man. You better call the shipper or find out when you get there. It depends on the time of the day. If it's a Friday or whatever, you want to roll that dice on that permit, and they tell you it's 12 wide. I mean, you might be in some shit later. There's been a couple of times I have ordered permits and the damn load was legal. Lucky it didn't break my back on the permits. I got hit the other day with this load, and they said it was 12 and it was fucking 9. Didn't matter anyway because I wasn't going to get down the damn road. But I made my delivery this morning, so we good to go. Am I watching the UFC tonight? No. I might check it on an app or something. Somebody got an app? Hey, I'm not up on all these things. Break down stoop. What's stoop? It looks like a Roots episode of here. You crazy? Man, Zello. Hello, I am Russian hacker. Do you speak Russian? I heard something about a Russian hacker on YouTube. I've seen something like that. But okay. Alright, cool. Yeah, cause I've been seeing some things floating around, you know, Stoop gang and all that mess. But like I was saying, man, I ran into a little issue with my load. It wasn't serious. It took me like 4 hours to get it topped up. They helped me. They used the crane, and we got it straightened out. I can't read all that. There was a translation option, you know. So yeah, it was some mess, man. But with that said, we got it straightened out. I mean, they actually helped me top the load and everything. So you know, it is what it is. I mean, they paid the bucks. So they paid the bucks. They got the truck. So 2 trucks. So who cool peeps? What, Russian hacker? You and Russian hacker? So, but like I said, they paid the bucks. They got the trucks, and the fuck was that? You know, I got 2 joints going on over here. 2 phones. Hold on a minute. Oh, hold on. So they got the trucks, man. That's all I'm gonna say. We made the deliveries, and he delivered yesterday. I delivered today, and he's gonna be on his way to his next load here tomorrow. And me, I'm just kind of like near the Atlanta metropolitan area. So, you're gonna have to come with something different, man, because I can't speak Russian. So, I mean, you can keep typing that, but we'll just let that be. You have to come back to English. I'll have to take a class on that later. Willing to learn, though. So, I mean, how everybody doing, man? Seeing a lot of crazy things going on out there in the YouTube world and social media world. So, yeah, I probably will in a minute here. So, I mean, I know people gonna come on here and, you know, do their shit, you know. I mean, I know people watch now, like, you saw the title, Don't Play With Me. There was a video from like a year ago that I was talking on, and I gave my honest opinion about, you know, what I thought, what I actually know, you know, and based on what I saw, because, you know, people was, you know, talking about it. And so I made a opinion, and but supposedly this little troll or whatever came in. This is like a year later, which has happened the other day, making a comment about, you know, me and my channel, you know, said that it was funny to me because, I mean, I got a lot of phone calls. I got people that drive for me, you know, or drove for me, you know, and they come here to Landstar, they shout me out on videos, things like that. But, you know, it was said I had nothing to offer. So I was kind of like laughing. I said, okay, whatever, based off the shit, you know, from what I see and know, I make a difference. So, you know, then they said I need to go work on my channel. I started at that. Well, motherfucker, I know it was a fake profile, and I know you probably watching me tonight. You just ain't checked in yet, but you never have checked in, actually. If you go back and listen to what I said in videos in the past, I'm not here for all the subs and all that shit. Yeah, I already said that 24,000 times. Could I be on here and have a bunch of subs? Yeah. Shout out to L Boogie, because hopefully we get up out here, because he was talking about that the other day. Ricky was saying something about that the other day. Can I get a lot of subs? The fuck yeah, I could. I can go back and talk about the San Francisco 49ers. I'm big on sports. I'm just not fucking with it right now because I got a disagreement with the NFL on some shit. I could talk about baseball, Atlanta Braves. I could do that whole shit. But that's not what I'm here for. And I'm not here to get no money. People ask me, yo, Cal, you can make money. You got enough views there to make money, monetize your shit. Not here for that. So, you got me fucked up. You think I'm just gonna sit here and post 24,000 fucking videos to make a check? Some people need to do that, you know? Some people need to do that because they probably make more money in that than hauling fucking loads. So, let that be. So, you can't tell me to go work on my channel when you got a ghost profile, whoever the fuck that was the other day. You know, when most likely your trucking career ain't shit. Oh yeah, I mean, we can go through that all day. But with that said, no, I don't need to go work on no channel. I mean, I'm good where I'm at. I'm good in the trucking field out here with what I do. I don't have all these issues and shit. So I do have problems like any other driver would, but you know. And I don't need a fake profile to come address some shit. So I don't need to do any of that. So I don't know who the fuck that was, and I'm not gonna go all the way into it. We just hope that, you know, it don't go any further than what it did. Cause I don't want to start doing shit like yanking PSPs and shit. Then I really start making people look real fucking bad. So let's leave that alone while you had whoever you were with that fake ass profile the other day. Back to the regularly scheduled program. What up, Justin? It is blacklist. Block that fool. J Mo's. Hey, I'm good, man. I'm good. So, like I said, man, ain't it, I make my videos and say what I say based on observations, based off of what I know, and that's it. If somebody don't like it, fuck them. That's all I'm gonna say. I mean, goddamn, I got a Facebook inbox me. I done set my telephone number out. Call me. You know. But I'm not gonna entertain fake fucking profiles too much, talking retarded shit. You know, just to be saying some shit. Thought I was gonna really like go back and forth about some shit. So anyway, we out here trying to make it, man. Get this money. How's the rates looking with y'all guys? First of all, how's the weather? How's the weather with some of y'all? Why? Yeah, I mean, I can see it all day. I mean, that's why I said, don't make me start popping PSPs out this bitch. I don't want, and I won't even, you know, don't make me find out some shit that you think I won't find out, because I got a few body bags laying around and shit. So, and some people that suck to me already know that. 29 in Maryland. But like I said, I'm not on here for that, man. You know, I'm here just to, you know, talk, and any questions need to be answered, I try to answer them. But how's 29 in Maryland? Man, I was in Toledo, man, getting loaded. It was raining. And so what happened was, they said I gotta leave. So I left, went to a little truck stop down the street. Cool. Next morning I got up, the wind was blowing and shit. 50, 60 miles an hour. 12 degrees outside. Shit was crazy. Now I know the week before and all that, some of y'all was like negative some shit. I hope y'all used the right fuel hazards and none of y'all got stuck. I know I made a Facebook post based on little jokes and shit, and just so happened to be somebody that, you know, one of my body bags actually came out of his body bag and fucked up, and then they showed it to me. It was funny because one of the top 5 things to expect happening, he did it, but there was no shots fired at him, you know, just so happened to be it was him. But yeah, it's not negative temps, you know. I was out in Colorado running around for a minute. Y'all saw that. It just, oof. I know a lot of people, airlines and shit was breaking. Lines freezing. Gotta have yourself ready. If you can, I told you about rubber lines. You need to get rubber lines, because them little coil lines will fuck your ass over. But yeah, I came out of Toledo, wind blowing, goddamn truck. My food was like 15,000 pounds, but you know, it was like 6 feet tall, pushing my shit to the side, you know. What up, CB? Shout out to CB, man. He knew at Landstar, been for a little bit. checking his channel out earlier today. Shout out to all the land stars that's on here. Shout out to everybody, really. You know, any land star questions, I'll try to answer. I do kind of like, I be on both sides of the fence with it, man. Sometimes it be some fucked up shit, and sometimes it be some good shit. So, you was home in the A. Yeah, I hear you. I was out there in Colorado. It's funny because, hold on. So let me get that water. Yeah, got to take the good with the bad, man. So I was in Colorado when that was going on, and the crazy part was that, you know, back over there, the Midwest, that bitch was crippled. You couldn't like go over there and get a load. I mean, you could, but there was so many loads, like it was canceling and shit. You know, it was crazy. So we're up in the out there in Denver. We was running those containers and stuff like that. And I ended up pulling that tanker. So that's what I did. I ended up in Oklahoma. Then once the vortex was over, we kind of like worked our way back into this shit. Now, I mean, it's like a little cold. Well, I'm down here in Georgia now, but yeah, it was a little cold up there in Toledo and all that. And it was crazy when I got to Oklahoma. And I know y'all seen this. It's like 70 degrees today, 29 tomorrow. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? This shit retarded as fuck out here. So the weather was something else, man. It still is right now. So I don't know, man. But oh yeah, shout out to Mike. I got a surprise phone call from him. I think he lives by Indianapolis. He hollered at me the other day. That's funny. The day after or whatever, that same day, that ghost motherfucker, not ghost the YouTuber, but that ghost profile motherfucker was saying the nonsense he was saying. Hey man, if you're watching, the step deck rates out here for us, hey, I can't, it's like this, man. I set my shit at a certain dollar amount. I try not to fall below that dollar amount. I haul hazmat. I haul anything they got. My drivers haul damn near anything Landstar has. I feel like I'm about to sneeze. So I'm good at that. So if I got my shit set at $3, I've been lucky. $3.54, whatever. So I've been lucky. I mean, to pull a step deck. You know, I mean, well, even with the other deal, the numbers are alright, except for the other week. But it's just, I just have my criteria set a certain way, and I try to stay disciplined and not fall under them numbers. I will adjust accordingly depending on the region I'm in. But for the most part, I mean, I've been doing straight. I mean, I had this one behind me up in Denver had 3 loads take a shit. So basically he did nothing. I still got to pay him, so it is what it is. So just stay disciplined, man, and do not cut yourself short. Somebody was saying, L Boogie, somebody the other day saying about the load alerts or whatever, Landstar. Yeah, it was him. I mean, you might get to a certain area, you might load to 250, 275. That way you'll see them other loads because the volume of freight is down. So a lot of people hurting right now. So I mean, I told y'all just back in when I first got these trucks, yo, y'all better get ready because it's coming. So I mean, like I said the other week, well, now a lot of people's, you know, out here talking now. Well, it's kind of like too late now. It's like, I mean, I told you it was coming. Told you it was coming. And it wasn't just this, no, it wasn't like, okay, yeah, it's January, February is coming. No, it was more to it about, far as rates and stuff. And people going, hey, they're going to be losing their shit, man. I'm just going to be honest. People going to lose their shit, their equipment. Yeah, I can't wait for spring either to get here. I know it's going to pick up a little bit and shit, but I can't wait for it to get here, do some running. I'm trying to look into some things back in Arizona when I get the chance, and go from there. Lots of things going on out that way. So we'll see what happens with that. The winds are high everywhere lately, 25 miles an hour. So yeah, especially up there in the Midwest and up there by Ohio and all that. It was just crazy yesterday. I thought I was gonna get blown over. I get down the interstate and it was just like it was gonna push me over or something. I thought I had to like wave the white flag and park it. And I was just like, if I can get further south, man, I'll get out of this. It was trying to snow too, so I got out of it though. I made my delivery this morning. I had to stop at the Tennessee state line last night because I couldn't come through Tennessee. Everybody else, I was straight. So yeah, like I said, that wind is crazy, man. But yeah, where everybody at right now though? Well, yeah, like you said, left door closed. I'm not even in competition with the motherfuckers, man. With their shit. I say some shit. That's just what the fuck it is, man. They gonna have their version of thinking and saying some shit. The motherfucker, I was already fucking there. I'm not saying I've been out here for 35, 40 fucking years. But motherfucker, you got a ways to go before you come over here popping shit. So, I mean, yeah, you got a ways to go before you come popping shit over here. So that's it. Well, hold on, Dallas. Snowing, yeah, damn, snowing in Texas, man. Yeah, it's been snowing in a couple of places that shouldn't be snowing. Shoot, it's been snowing in, man, it was snowing in Belgrade, Florida, man. Who know what Belgrade is? I used to pick produce up down there. You snowing down there, man. Like, the fuck is going on, man? They lose that win truck shopping. Hey, yeah, that's when you know what? That's what you need to watch out for. Kenworth and Freightliner, they just holding on and shit. They don't keep trying to sell you a truck 2016, 2015. What's up, Tip? They're gonna try to sell it for $70,000. And then as long as they can. But they gonna get it, they gonna get hit too. And a truck like I got right now, probably gonna be $50,000. So $15,000 to $20,000 less than what the hell it is, now. So some of y'all, you got your little money saved up. I'll just wait. If you want to wait, you'll get yourself a nice truck, man. And yeah, Belgrade got caught up in that a couple of times so far this winter. A few inches. Yeah, watch out, man. The truck market will crash. It's gonna crash. I mean, if it continues to be what it is right now, and with people losing their trucks, you're gonna see it. So I've seen it a couple of years back. It happened. Years before it happened. So you'll see. New truck orders are down. Yeah. They gotta slow down. But they still got orders. They still got back orders. So they got back orders. I was talking to somebody the other day. Uh, you know, in truck sales, and we were sitting down talking for a few minutes, and let's talk about the orders, and it was talking about glider kits and stuff like that. Cause I'm on the list to buy gliders, and when the EPA kept playing around, I kind of just said, nah, I ain't messing with it, man. Cause I was gonna buy a 389 and a 579, and then when they said they ain't had none, I was like, well, what's up with the Coronados and stuff? That didn't work out right. So I kind of just said, whatever, I'm on the list or whatever. Now I see people out there lying about being on the Fitzgerald or whatever list. Like, there's no, they didn't say it was on the list. They just saying, I'm going to buy one right now. There's no fucking way you buying one right now. That's not how it goes. So, so you're just going to skip over me and get a damn truck. Like, yeah, okay. You know, I hate people when they be sitting there fucking lying about shit, man. When somebody like myself or whoever, we already went through it. We already sit there. We know what's gonna happen, but you gonna sit here and fucking lie to everybody. And there ain't nobody from on here, so you know, because I know some of y'all be like, we need to know names and shit or whatever. Nah, ain't nobody on fucking YouTube. It was just somebody on Facebook. I just peeped something out about them. Some funny shit had happened. And then, you know, they're gonna keep, people gonna live a lie, and that's it. But yeah, like I said, I was on the market for damn gliders, but whatever. I'm still on that damn call list. But when the fuck they gonna call me? 3 years from now, if they even still make them. So stuck in Utah for a week, 300 accidents, 30 deaths, 15 and 80. Damn, that's a lot. That's a lot. What's that? Black Zeus, shout out to you, man. That's a new one I seen right there. I think I've seen you before. But yeah, that's a lot, man. These crashes and deaths and all that. You got places like, I mean, just without the one in Texas. Texas average like 10 deaths a day, man. It's doing like crazy. You don't think I'm lying? Go back and like do the math. Every year I come through Texas and I'm watching, and it's like God damn, I do the math. It's like, damn, y'all averaging about almost 10 deaths a day on the interstate. But you know, they got the big billboards out there saying, been hit by a truck. I don't think trucks is killing 3,900 people a fucking year in Texas. But hey, it's none of my business, right? So, but yeah, but back to you on that. Yeah, them storms can be dangerous, man. People just out there hauling ass and shit, not paying attention. They already don't pay attention in regular shit, like especially around here. These motherfuckers, the Atlanta area, it's like people from everywhere driving down here. Like I said on CB video earlier, I said these motherfuckers chasing Freaknik 96. This shit is dead. What the fuck you doing? I mean, like today, I basically either had to roll over, run this motherfucker over, or keep going straight. So, and miss my exit. I had to miss my fucking exit because of this motherfucker. I got back around, even though I was waiting for them boys to pull my ass over if they saw my ass. But it is what it is. Like, it's just some stupid ass shit. I mean, people doing this shit in regular weather. Imagine if it snowed down here. Oh man, it's a wrap. So. But yeah, that weather will fuck you up in places like that, Utah and all that shit. And snow's on the grapevine out there, and them people was crashing like crazy, you know. So I just gotta be careful in these areas, man. Now they're getting to the point with some of these states, they just like fuck it, like PA, New York on the Thruway. They just like, we ain't doing shit. Y'all ain't doing nothing, big trucks. Park them bitches. So, I mean, I don't blame them. There's too many dumb motherfuckers driving trucks, man. There's a lot of dumb motherfuckers driving trucks. I hate to say it. And I'm not saying y'all are, but there's some dumb motherfuckers driving some trucks out here, man. Constantly, over and over again. Just just getting into shit, doing shit, you know. I mean, you try to get over, another fucking driver won't even let you get over. He gonna hammer down right on your ass and won't even let you get the fuck over. So, there's a lot of careless, reckless ass, irresponsible ass damn truck drivers out here on the fucking road, and I don't know what are you gonna do other than maybe they'll eliminate themselves one day. Why do I say people will lose their trucks? I watched it happen before. I watched it happen around 2014, 15, especially them oil field boys. Them motherfuckers was losing trucks like crazy. They were so fucked up. They tried to come places like here and Landstar and wherever and shit. They try to come back to the, you know, big companies and shit, right? Or, you know, you don't even have to be big as Landstar or whatever, you know. They had to run. They had to tuck their tail between their ass and run. Because they wasn't making it out there. That's kind of like what's going on right now, ain't it? I kind of talked about that once before. And if you can't make it, you're going to, you know, let's say you got a combination of a bad driving record and all kinds of shit, and you try to come back to some places like this, it's just gonna be like, nah, we can't use you, you know. Or they're gonna say something like, we got enough trucks. I don't know. There's all kinds of things that people will say when you try to come, and then you trying to find somewhere to go. You gotta make truck payments and all that shit, and then it's getting close to the end. They're gonna be coming to get your shit. They're gonna be coming in your yard. They're gonna be coming and finding you at shippers and receivers, truck stops, rest areas. Shit real, man. They will. I mean, now if you got your little truck and it's, you know, you paid for it and shit like that, then probably be alright, maybe. I mean, if you got a good one. But yeah, they will. 2000, the fuck, when fuel's like $5 a gallon. Shit, some of y'all wasn't even driving trucks at that point, but motherfuckers was getting hit then. So it was getting hit then. So they were losing trucks. So a lot of people, I don't want to say a lot of people, let me take that statement back. Hold on. Some people got trucks because they saw how everything was. Like, oh wow, $4 a mile, this and that, and they thought that shit was gonna last forever. They had no idea. You know, they had no idea what was going on. All they knew was that they was making more money, that they can make more money. Some people went as far as to get their own authority, and they don't even know what the fuck they doing. All they just know is that they was getting high dollar loads running around. So now it's to the point, it's just like it's saturated shit. Like so many goddamn trucks out there and shit, and right now there ain't enough freight. So and the rates are down, and drivers are cutting throats, and carriers are cutting throats. Some of us is doing fine, but there's some scenarios where it's just like, you know. But that man with that hook, Captain Hook, he gonna be coming, man. That's just real shit right there. Captain Hook coming. And it's just because some people just went out there and got some shit and didn't do the math. I mean, do their math or check with the right people, you know. And some people try to play big shot, and now they they gonna be fucked up in the game. So that's just the bottom line. I don't get it. It's a driver shortage, but these rates are down. Qualified drivers is the problem. I would say qualified drivers is the problem. There's somewhat of a shortage. I don't know. People keep saying that shit. The shit for real. The shit for real. I mean, fucking Swift been had a fucking zillion trucks. So people can't keep sitting there saying, like, well, they keep buying more trucks. Motherfucker, they been had all the trucks. JB, well, they downsized. So these companies already been had the trucks. Some of these companies got like, what, 4 trailers per truck, 5 trailers per truck. So they've been had the trucks. So, it's just the fucking drivers. Nobody, people don't want to drive. People don't want to drive trucks. You watch, leave the game, they gone. Fuck the regulations. You know, fuck this, fuck that. You know, I mean, like 10 years ago, I can look at it now. It's a fucking fact. 10 years ago, let's say the whole fucking 14-hour shit and shoving ELDs down people's throats, which I don't even really care about the ELD part itself. It's just the hours of service is all fucking retarded. People don't want to fuck with that no more. They out the building. Fuck it, I'm gone. A lot of people left the game for that. You know, so some people, yeah, pretty much that one did it. CSA got rid of some motherfuckers too at one point. So, well, you can say that if you want to. When CSA first came out, it fucked a lot of damn drivers up. With the whole CSA 2010, when they originally came out and said, we're going to go back 3 years on you, and that's how we're going to start, that's how we're going to start it off. So when the carrier went back and looked at your shit on your PSP and shit, and they wanted to calculate everything, they go, nah, get them the fuck out of it, we don't need them. So yeah, that shit people don't even pay attention to. Like, when that shit first came out, they fucked some drivers over. But they went and revised that shit and said, nah, we can't do that. So, at that point, you already fucked some drivers up. So, you know, so, and then you come out with the regulations, you keep changing them with the hours of service, 34-hour restart now, 30-minute fucking break, fucking 14 hours, you know, and, you know, and people say, I ain't letting no computer tell me what to do. It ain't the computer. I mean, yeah, it says, yeah, out of hours of service driving time and shit, but it's the fucking rules. You fucking put a cap on somebody for the day. You can't split it up how you want to, like you used to. So, I mean, you got this motherfucker here. I mean, so, what's the problem? I mean, like, the DOT, they can see it right there. You don't need all that fucking extra bullshit to operate for the damn day. It's true though. Y'all on flatbed or drive-in? I'm a versatile driver, man. But I got my own step decks. So one day you might see me pulling a tanker. One day you might see me pulling a van. One day you might see me pulling a reefer. So I got experience pulling pretty much all of them. Oh, I did. I guess I don't want to do it, but I guess I pat myself on the back. I am now officially at the highest level. I mean, according to Landstar, but I am those Landstar drivers that pull flatbeds and step decks. I am now a SD5. That's unlimited. I can haul any size load I want to. So that's where we're at now. So that's a good thing. I was talking to him on the phone the other day, and it was just like, my other truck got upgraded to SD4, so he can pull up to, what is it, 12, 13, something like that. And they say, oh yeah, by the way, you know, you SD5, you unlimited now. You just do what you want to do. You pull 15, even though I pulled 15 before I came here. So, it's all good. But yeah, I pull whatever, man. Flatbed, step decks, reefer van, whatever, power only, all kinds of shit. If it's there, it's got the numbers on it, you know, we doing it. So, what up, bad guy? What up, Christopher? Do I have an 18 speed? No, I have a 13 speed, not in this truck here though. Yeah, appreciate it, DL. Yeah, I got a 13 speed in the Freightliner. Um, that's it. The rest of these trucks are 10 speeds. So I'm not trying to drive. Nah, you ain't gotta drive 4,000 miles a week. That's not what I was saying. I mean, I've done it before, not per week, but the fucking regulations is just like so fucking. It's like it's always something. Bitches keep changing shit all the fucking time, and people like fuck that. I'm out the building. I said I watched them. A lot of older heads done left the game. So and then you got the ones now where it's kind of like, you know. They ain't really want to drive no truck. They just happen to be in it because shit they knows they gonna do. And then some of them only last for a little while and they out. I mean, but that's been going on for a long time. So there's so many different factors of why there's such thing as a shortage. It's probably not as big as what people were saying, but yeah, I mean, there's a shortage of qualified drivers for one. So when you water down the game and shit like that and the qualifications, to get up in a truck, that's a problem because as soon as they get in, they fucking out because they fucking up shit, tearing up shit all over the place. Have we all, I ain't gonna say all, but we all had little boo-boos here and there or whatever. Some reported, some not reported, but some of the shit you see now, shit's fucking ridiculous, man. I mean, the GPS told me. The GPS ain't tell you to hit no bridge, motherfucker. Like, the fuck you talking about? People getting pulled over, like 30 fucking lights out, fucking tandems and shit. This dude, that body bag. I keep saying body bag. It ain't fuck you getting pulled over with unlocked tandems and shit. Just take the whole CDL away, man. Like, so just take the CDL away from them. You don't need one. You getting unlocked tandems, fucking bald fucking tires, fucking goddamn loose fifth wheel. I mean, shit, you fucking already know. This ain't like, oh yeah, well, this little nut was loose over here. We talking about obvious shit. How the fuck you fucking, like, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it's common sense, and motherfuckers ain't got common sense, man. Motherfuckers ain't got no common sense whatsoever. I mean, sitting around incriminating themselves on Facebook, fucking YouTube. I mean, like, you really gonna send this motherfucker or wherever and say this shit, you fucking idiot? Like, shut the fuck up. You know what you just did? You just told on yourself. you just fucking told on yourself. people watching DOT, probably watching videos. Shit, a DOT officer might be to my ass now because of some of the shit I said before in the video I did the other day. So, I mean, if they on, hello. I mean, yeah, that's what y'all do. Y'all do some bullshit. Now, sometimes y'all legit. But it's just straight fuckery, man. Get enough. Yeah, I mean, people just hitting bridges. I mean, well, the GPS told me to do it. Fuck you doing it in somebody's grandma's yard on the fucking dirt road somewhere in their fucking yard, man. The GPS said, run no bridges and shit. What was the new one? Motherfucker ran in the creek somewhere. Hey, it was a wooden bridge. The fuck you doing? Fucking what the fuck they name, man? CRST. Fuck you doing on the boardwalk in New Jersey? Don't you see the ocean, motherfucker? Like the ocean right there. Fuck is you doing? I don't know. Cab crunchers express and shit. They get in there, do these fucking U-turns, busting up the side of the fucking cabs and shit. Yeah, people turn. It's just. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Well, yeah, it requires a lot of fucking common sense, man. That GPS be killing them bitches, man. Time you read a fucking article, GPS told him to do it. I had one time. He had 4 GPS devices in the window. I'm like, what you doing with all that? I'm like, gotta make sure I'm going to the right place. I'm like, the fuck? Well, what if one of them say turn right and the other one says turn left, or the other one says turn right, like up the block? So which one you choose? I mean, some of this shit you just can't screen when you get somebody and put them in a truck. So I don't just hire anybody and put them in a truck. But yeah, there was one that did that. And it was just like, don't you think for yourself? I mean, don't you got a fucking map? Like, I mean, going down the interstate, I know fucking the map, the atlas, you can't see these things or whatever. And I'm going to talk about the atlas. Like some people don't know on the atlas, like the interstates, you know, are even in odd numbers. Well, east and west is even and north and south is odd. Interstates on the map is blue. Primary and secondary roads. I mean, people probably never told some people that. People probably didn't say, oh, like, how you get from, I don't know, Toledo, Ohio to Los Angeles? What's the shortest route? Well, you could take a fucking ruler and put it at fucking Toledo, Ohio, and put it across the map to Los Angeles, kind of like figure out the fucking route. You know, you ask people how to get from fucking damn Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania to Dallas, Texas, like, the fuck you mean, the fuck you mean, That's just like, this shit crazy, man. So, but they just pushing them through, getting them in trucks, and that's it. But yo, yeah, you can't get enough of them videos. Me either, man. I post a lot of crazy fucking videos on my page and talk about shit here and there, clowning around. So but yeah, I mean, some of this shit is funny, man. No disrespect, CB. See how the Swift drivers messing up. Hey, I know CB say this was Swift. I mean, you know, I got a Facebook group, and I mean, I don't really put a lot of people in there here and there, but I had it for a few years. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing to be like, you know, just posting videos. Because originally, that's how my YouTube channel was supposed to be, like posting videos going down the interstate, shit happening. But then my dash cam took a shit, so I kind of just like said whatever. Yeah, I made a post the other day. You know, the two Swift trucks. Who saw the two Swift trucks in Indianapolis that jackknifed like right next to each other? Then they did that shit the year before in West Virginia. And I think that same year, two of them ran into the back of each other hauling beer. So yeah, I mean, he clowning around and shit. I was like, only Swift motherfucker got mad. Like, dude, you get mad, you must drive for these bitches or something. I mean, I clown CR England, CRST, whatever. I mean, there's good drivers everywhere, but for the most part, I mean, we know who the culprits are out there. I mean, they do the dumb shit. I mean, it's just like common sense shit. Like, obviously, CB ain't one of them because he's fucking here. So, and whoever else, you know, is here that came from Swift. He used to be here. Jason was one of them. Obviously, I mean, shit. I mean, y'all not one of them. So, but yeah, man, they stay in a lot of shit. I mean, we clown them. The trainers ain't shit. The training programs ain't shit no more. I mean, when you go from 4 to 6 weeks to 3, what you expect? You know, we got people now, you know, they go to schools and shit, they fucking quit and then go somewhere else. They think they winning and shit. Fuck it, man. Right before the end, you just fucking leave. Then you find out later on you fucked yourself. There's a lot of CR England drivers like that. CR England think they slick. I don't know if they still do it. But you go out there and you train for them. And if you quit early and you bounce, you know, then you ask for you go somewhere else and try to get on. And they say, well, where your driving school certificate at? Well, CR England got it. They ain't trying to give it to you. They're not trying to give it to you. So comes to fuck your ass over, man. They use you and slave you to death. Them putting 3 people in a truck and shit. I don't even know when they started doing that dumb shit. My wife drove for CR England, man. Fuck that company. Fuck that company right there. Fuck a couple of them out there. So, yeah, I mean the common sense is dead, man. Like I said, I was a trainer. I went through. I put my students through some shit when I used to be a trainer over at Prime. So I made sure, man. I showed them how to make the right approach. When you backing up, I go inside and ask a ship if they not like dead tonight or dead like tonight or something like that. Yo, can I use your parking lot to do this? I made sure, man, that they knew pretty much exactly what the fuck they was doing before I took them back to the yard or whatever. There was only one student, man. I had 2 that was kind of The second one was all right, whatever. But there was this one student, man, I wanted to kill his ass. I mean, he was just hard-headed as shit, man. And it got to the point where I had to get that bitch off the damn truck. I was like, yeah, the fuck up out of here. And, you know, because he was a little older than me. Man, he ain't had no experience. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's just doing stupid ass shit. This was like back in 04, 05, whenever that was, 03. And like just doing dumb shit. I mean, even stupid shit like far as fueling. Fuck you fueling the truck, man. And you in the fucking damn truck stop brushing your fucking teeth. The fucking pumps done jumped out. Fuck is you doing? So you know, now you're gonna get mad at me because I addressed this shit. Like, motherfucker, I will knock your fucking teeth out. The fuck out. I'm just telling you, you just spilled some fuel out there, and you in here brushing teeth. Like, you know what, man? We get back in the truck and shit. It was in Indiana going somewhere. I don't give a fuck if the next load goes to fucking Sacramento, California. We going to Springfield, Missouri. You getting the fuck off my shit. I was like, I ain't gonna be playing that shit no more. He wanted to grab my rate to see. Matter of fact, this same fucking CB. I had the same CB ever since 2003. And it was back at Prime. And he tried to turn on my CB to talk. I said, don't you touch nothing. You lucky you touching the wheel. I was like, you lucky it's your turn to drive right now or whatever. I don't want you touching shit. Like, we going to Springfield. That's it. You up out of here. I'm like, I'm not even fucking playing. I came in there, they asked me about it. You know. Well, was gonna say some people don't belong in a truck, man. You know, and the bottom line was that's it. Well, oh yeah, he got X amount of miles and this and that, blah blah. They probably still do the same shit today. They gonna give him a truck anyway. I'm looking at him like, you motherfucker's serious, ain't you? Fucking Jason, whatever his name was up there, gave him a fucking truck. Motherfucker last 2 months. He had 2 ditch incidents, and one of them they asked him to take a drug test, and after that he was out the building. See what I'm saying? When somebody telling you something, you need to listen. What up, Cash? But yeah, it is like it is the trainers, man. It's like probably out of every 10 trainers, it's like one good one. So, these motherfuckers try to use you for the miles and shit, so they can get some extra money. You know, now they got students training students. I don't get it. 3 months experience, now you a fucking trainer. Like, bitch, you ain't even did no winter driving yet. You probably don't know how to parallel park or nothing. But, you know, you a trainer now. So, shit's crazy, man. Shit is fucking wild. I mean, the drivers coming in the game now thinking they fucking damn regular driver's license shit don't apply on they CDL. Your fucking license number never changed. Never changed. It just says CDL now. If you got 2 tickets in the car, that shit is on your shit. And that's it, bottom line. So, and people be wondering, I can't get on nowhere because they're saying I got it. Well, I mean, you probably didn't think you was going to be a truck driver 2 years ago, but that's just what it is. So, I mean, there's a lot of drivers out there like that right now, jacked up ass fucking records, PSPs and shit. People getting in trouble and shit. They think it ain't a big deal. Some motherfuckers out here last option trucking, man. Just because they was just doing dumb shit. dumb shit out here, just dumb shit. And when I say last option trucking, I mean you about to be pushing carts at Walmart and you damn near never about qualify for that shit either. That's what I'm talking about. So yes, they stay pushing drivers through though. You know, they stay pushing drivers through. They do it. It's kind of like, you know, they have them in a class. Be like 20 of them. As long as they can get like 8 of them out, cool. If all 20 out, they happy. Like, I'm gonna just whatever, Swift, whoever it may be. They happy if 8 out of the 20 made it through the first year. They did good. If they can get the rest of them between 4 to 6 months, I guess they did good. It's just a mill, man. They run them through, running them through, running them through. You know. Now you're starting to see people with these programs out here. I guess they've been doing it with these leases and shit, throwing them in the trucks and shit. So yeah, now it's just fresh out of straight from Waffle House, straight to leasing. So we got everything covered for you. Make your little $1,200 a week, whatever. But yeah, they trying to get their dollars up over nonsense, man. That's pretty much what it is. And yeah, you're right, CB. 90 days. These fuckers is doing this shit 90 days. They training somebody, you know. Don't have a clue. Then you got the student out here trying to tell the fucking whether you got 90 days or fucking 2 years. You got the fucking student trying to tell you what the fuck to do. Now, I mean, not saying that, you know, I mean, people can fuck up as a trainer here and then. A student might question some shit, okay. But, you know, you get that one motherfucker just coming, well, I was on the farm, or I was this and that, or whatever, and you can't tell me this and that. My daddy used to drive trucks. Okay, so what? Your daddy used to drive trucks. Well, from what I see, you don't know shit. Shut the fuck up. I'm not going to say that to him, but, like, come on, man. So, yeah, that's why you see more automatic transmissions. Automatic transmission killing fuckers too. People say, oh, they make the same money. Well, let me tell you something. You can find a company, yeah, eventually. Like, for example, I had plenty of people call my ass and say, I like what you got, man. I like the truck and this and that and blah, blah, blah. Is it automatic? No, sir. It's not an automatic. No, ma'am. It's not an automatic. Fuck. That's what they say. See, now I can go drive an automatic. See, a lot of places now, if you're automatic, you can't go to manual. So some states are like that. Vermont, I think Arizona, I want to say Nevada. I think Georgia's one of them. They got this. They say it's an endorsement. I never seen this shit. So when you try to go somewhere and they got manuals and you like what they got going on, that's what you want. Let's say it's a nice ass company by your house, and you know you want to get on there, but you can't get on because you got that little endorsement and you kind of fuck yourself. A lot of people try to find the easy, take the easy way out, not realizing that they fuck themselves for the time being, or whatever. Yeah, probably eventually, a lot of companies are gonna be automatics, but it is what it is right now. Shit, hold up. I just started Hustle's Trucker. Where's that at? Where's Hustle's Trucker Academy? If I had the endorsement. So yeah, anybody with automatic, anybody got that? What does it look like? What's on there? Because I don't know. All I know is I can go from manual to automatic, and it doesn't matter what state I live in. But if you're just an automatic and it says it on your, you can't go backwards. Makes sense. What's up, A1? So it just says automatic. What is it on the back of the license? Is it like an A or like what's the deal? That's a trap to keep them at the companies. Hey, you know, those companies, they would like to keep you there. You know, they would like to keep you there. If they could, they would. So, but the automatic, I mean, they been had automatics. I mean, U.S. Express was the main one at one point. They had them automatics. And then other companies started catching up here and there. They were a problem at one point. I mean, they're better now. I'm not an automatic transmission fan, so I mean, well, I may have to adjust one day to that. Not me myself, but you know, putting people in a truck, yeah. But right now, it's not needed. Might be an endorsement like the air brakes endorsement. They put a restriction. Oh, they put a restriction on the, okay, like on the back of your license or something. Okay, it's crazy, man. I've seen some people. They end up in a manual and then they go somewhere, they get pulled over by DOT and they shut their ass down because they see the back of their shit, you know, and it says it. So that's what's crazy right there. So I mean, if you're new and you're watching, you might just want to go ahead and train on a manual because the automatic is self-explanatory. It's automatic. You automatically should know how to do this shit. I mean, if you already drove a manual, you automatically should know how to drive a fucking automatic. But when you try to cheat yourself, that's when you get fucked up down the road, man. That's when you get fucked up. I'm gonna start giving lessons on YouTube. What, on the shifting joint or the automatic joint? That'd be a good thing, man. I've talked to people about it, you know, coming out of school or whatever. Just letting them know. I have made some people change their mind, you know, about manual automatic. I just explained it to them. I mean, once you train on the manual, that's fine. You know, you're not restricted. I mean, yeah, you have to get that training in on one, but you know, I mean, if you fuck yourself with that automatic here, you basically automatically disqualified yourself for anything in the future. Oh shit. This APU been tripping, man. I think I gotta take it in, have them hook it up to the computer and adjust something. But that heater will cook you up out of here. Most probably all modern trucks, Freightliner, Volvos are coming out with auto. Yeah, they coming out with them auto 12s, whatever you want to call them. I heard they're pretty good. So, I mean, unless you want to order one different, like my next truck for me, if I do it, it'll be a 13 or 18. And the other trucks will just be 10s. So, right now just the whole auto thing. I don't know. Somebody has to tell me about it, because if one of them fuck up or something, you might be paying some money, because that's all computer type shit right there. I mean, outside the gears and shit. So it's a lot of money, unless you unless your truck is brand new or whatever, because then you're covered. Speaking of coverage, I'll talk about that another day. So, but yeah, do that, man. So go ahead and do that, and see what you get out of that. You might get some people checking you out. Yeah, y'all check those dudes out. Hustle, Adrian, Landstar guys. A couple other Landstar guys out there. Uh, L Boogie, Galloway. Goddamn, I don't want brain dead. I'll come back to him. Storm. So, if y'all interested in coming over here, you can check those guys out, and see what information they got for you outside of my channel. Driverless trucks. What? Freightliner 18 came with 12-speed automatic. The takeoffs are slow on automatics. I don't know. Maybe so. A lot of that's got to do with torque too, horsepower or whatever. But some people say they're fine. I mean, you said it's like 7 miles. I do the same fuel mileage in this truck. I mean, I ran a load the other day before this load. I was getting like 9.2 running down the road. But I run like 65. So I get like 9.2. So, but I need that there. Cause when I'm hitting the hill or something, I need to catch that. I don't need no fucking computer trying to catch the motherfucker for me and shit. Cause I done heard stories about they lose them. They don't lose the controller, but they just lose that extra little power hitting them damn hills. But I heard now some of these trucks now with Freightliner or whatever, they got some kind of radars. I don't know how that works, but I need that damn manual transmission. So. Because I had one automatic I was riding around in testing, and I just can imagine like if something happened, I'm trying to reach over there and fucking fall and shit. Nah. But yeah, that Auto 12 I heard was pretty good. They tried to sell me one a couple of years ago up in Washington. I got some shit I got going on up in Washington, and I didn't do it. So that was when they first came out. So I just wouldn't take it. So, but I heard it was a pretty good setup, with that. I guess if you got the right gear ratio, torque and all that, probably do well. So, but I'm still with 13 speed and 10 speed shit. Even with the 10 speed, I feel butt naked, man. I'm so used to like flipping the damn switch and shit. And I ain't got it there no more. Super cow. Ain't nothing super about me. Nothing super about me. I suppose, supposedly, I ain't got nothing to offer. I gotta work on my channel. No, motherfucker. You need to work on your channel because you the one that's the ghost. Probably with the fucked up career too. Saw some shit on the Amazon. Yeah, they've been fucking around. Amazon, them fuckers is just wild with it. They on everything, man. Amazon and fucking Uber, man. Them two fuckers right there. Amazon and Uber. So, Amazon and Uber on it. They trying to get it done. I don't know. If it keeps going the way it's going, you just look at it. People really don't believe it, man. I mean, it's just like people don't. Speaking of driverless trucks, people don't want to drive trucks no more. I mean, still some of this us out here, but yeah, you hear it all the time. Fuck it, I'm done. I'm out. I'm selling my truck. I ain't doing this shit no more. Fuck these rules and regulations. Oh. Fucking cop. Damn cop been circling around back here for a minute. So, but What up, street? Nothing much. Nothing much. What y'all coming? Y'all coming in a couple more months, right? Um, y'all need to go on and get that little truck. Like I said, um, you'll come out pretty good. I seen a couple of loads a day come through. Uh, that work out in y'all favor. They definitely looking for those little expedited type trucks here. So especially if you're a team over here. Now, uh, speaking about over here, if you, whether you're a team or a solo, if you don't know how to communicate and negotiate, and you need somebody to give it to you, don't do it. Don't come here, because you're gonna be in for a rude awakening. Then you're gonna be mad. So, because you didn't make any money, especially right now, with the way rates look. I mean, van rates is just like but that's good. Yeah, that's good. Uh, so, that's one thing. If you come in here, make sure. I mean, because a lot of people be like L Boogie said. I mean, I'm glad he said that because I wanted to say something about that too. People, well, what's the money like? You know, what do you mean what's the money like? Like, you control that. I mean, some weeks are good, some weeks are bad. There's nobody handing you shit. You will probably lose a load here and there. There's nobody handing you something. Well, fuck them this week. Give them this shit. It's all you. What's the home time like? That's on you. You do that. They don't be bothering nobody about going home. Make sure your nose is clean. They don't mess with you. You know, I even heard somebody say how much they take out for taxes. I said they don't take out taxes. I don't want to drive my own truck when they say stuff. Trucks, I don't know. Oh boy. Driver's truck, man. Whenever it come, I guess I won't be here. I tell you that. I won't be around. I won't even be in it. I'm looking at next year. Anybody? Matter of fact, is anybody shit right now with the ELD? See, this is gonna be a fucking problem too, because it's going on here at Landstar. Those that got the newer ELD. When you take off, do your shit automatically start logging? I mean, does it automatically go into drive? You see, that's fucking bullshit right there, because you mean to tell me, like, if somebody knocked on my shit and said, yeah, but I mean, yeah, but it's in, because it used to be 2 miles. Some of our joints are still like that because you got to the end of the year. And I've seen a lot of Landstar drivers and other drivers at other places say, man, I just moved up a little bit and the shit broke my shit and I got to start over again. I do think that is the biggest, and it's true, it's happened. That's the biggest bullshit. You know, people want to go around shutting down in 2 months, whenever it is, and make arguments. That's a fucking argument, because you're gonna, this shit right here, you lost. You lost. It's over. They're not gonna get rid of it. It's here. If you're exempt, you're exempt. This bitch is here. Them bitches is not gonna get rid of this shit right here. So if you want to go argue about the 14 hours, you know, shit like that, and we should be able to split how we need to, you know, how we want to. Yeah, you probably have to have a minimum of 2 hours or something like that. But you know, and moving forward, I don't know whether you did 10 miles an hour and the bitch kicking. You want to argue about that shit? Then you got something to argue about. But if you're gonna go up there and start saying, well, I have to be more flexible on my paper or whatever and shit, you're gonna fucking lose every fucking time. And I mean, I support motherfuckers that's like, let's shut the bitch down. get somebody. You gotta come in there with a fucking brain, man. You gotta come in there with a fucking brain. You can't come in there saying stupid ass retarded shit. Like, well, I'm more flexible on paper. You just basically said I can do what the fuck I want to do, and hopefully I don't get caught on fucking paper logs. So, and I can run both. Don't matter to me. So, but you just can't be a fucking. Whoever goes up there with the whole black smoke matters thing, because everything matters now. Shit. I mean, hopefully they got the right person up there talking, man. Hopefully they got the right person talking. Yeah, you catch something decent out of. You gotta do it short hop, because you can't really get nothing, for the most part, good out of that bitch. Yeah, short hop to Georgia, Southeast Alabama, and then work from there if it's available. Just depends. And if you're here, you gotta have that connect on the phone with them agents. I am the Northeast. I am the Northeast. I'm Brooklyn. I'm out Arizona now. Moved there from North Carolina. But between Brooklyn and New York and what up, Dion? You get that shit straight we was talking about? I've been in New York half my life, and pretty much the other half was in North Carolina. So I only been in Arizona a few years. But I am the Northeast. I am the Northeast truck. I just ain't really been up there lately. So one time I was running that bitch like every week. Dropping off in Jamaica, Queens. What's up, Annette? Okay. So drop off in Jamaica, Queens all the time. I used to hit them hard going over there, because people didn't want to go there. I charged top dollar on that. But yeah, I used to work that East Coast in New York and the Bronx. When I had a reefer, I used to be in the market and shit, dropping off. So yeah, I'll probably be out there running around in a minute. Just kind of letting this weather die. But actually, I want it to snow a couple of more times, a couple of blizzards. We need a couple of blizzards up there. I need to get hit real good. Why I need to get hit real good? So I watched this happen before. But no, what happens is, like, these storms fuck a lot of shit up. And like one time on the flatbed side, when I used to run to New York City from Chicago, they had so much freight, like down in Delaware and stuff like that, moving coils that was imported. They had so much shit sitting at the ports on the docks, he couldn't get to the shit. Man, they was paying out the ass to move that shit out. They was paying just to go to Indiana. So, yeah, I need to get bumped a couple more times up that way. Change fuck up the market a little bit, not in a bad way, in a good way. Yeah, Hunts Point, Mark, I used to stop in there and, have breakfast in there and shit. One time I got hit in there. Some fucking lady rear-ended my shit or side-swiped the back of my reefer unit, and she tried to run. Brand new van, fucked her shit up. She ain't want to talk to the cops or nothing. Her ass hauled ass. I gave her a couple of bungees and whatever and shit. She she got the fuck up out of there, driving like a fucking fool, man. But I ain't been to Hunts Point in a long time. My mom is out that way, and my aunt, they both live. She lived by Yankee Stadium, actually. So, but I ain't been in that market in a minute. Yeah, my weekend is going pretty well. I ain't got no load right now, cause I unloaded today earlier. My other truck got a load back there. He came in here with me, well, before me, so I gave him the load instead of me hauling the load. So I'll make an adjustment. He'll have a 34-hour restart here in a few hours. I guess like 3 in the morning. He'll be gone. And me, I'll have one sometime tomorrow. And then whatever happens Monday happens. So the weekend's good. I mean, ran 600, almost 700 miles. So the loads paid pretty well. I mean, so far the weekend is good. No complaints. So, but I knew I had to get on here today, cause I didn't get on last week. Like I said, I was working on some things. So I was like, damn, I ain't gonna let this one ride by. So let me get on, you know. But hey, y'all got anything y'all want to, ask, talk about, whatever? I see them bum ass Patriots won that damn Super Bowl and shit. Damn sure they want them to do it. But the Saints, the Cowboys, and the fucking Seahawks didn't go. So I'm happy about that. So yo, what about Dion? You asked him. No. Oh, that's good. You did get that fixed. No, that other thing we was talking about. You know what I'm talking about? Them 2 phone calls you called me about. People don't call me and shit. From YouTube and from Facebook and shit. I don't. Have nothing to offer. I'm gonna keep saying that. So, that incident that happened a few weeks back, and we was talking for a while, and I was out in Colorado. I ain't gonna say it all out there. You know what I'm talking about. So, so you straight. Pats Nation all day long, man. Damn, them fuckers, man. Them fuckers just be beating them bitches in the Super Bowls, man. Them motherfuckers that be playing them out there, man, in the AFC. I don't know what the fuck, man. They be having them beat, man. Every one of them, football's, game of inches. But it's just like, shit, man. You're like, how the fuck you blow that, KC? That was your game. Should never scored that touchdown. You should have just milked the clock on them fuckers, and probably would have been in the Super Bowl. I know the Saints got holes, but fuck them. I ain't want them bitches in there. I ain't want to hear none of that who that and all that bullshit going on. Fuck that. So I ain't want to hear none of that. I got a lot of Saints fans that are friends of mine, but I'm a big troll on them. Big trolling them Cowboys, trolling the Seahawks. So, but like I said, if I wanted to make it back to all that shit I was on earlier, if I wanted to make a YouTube channel based off of that, I can get it. Or if I wanted to cause some drama, I can do it. But that ain't why I get all the fucking views. Then I just start firing cannons all over the place. No, he came first on that tarp job. He came first, it took him like 4 hours to do him. They used a crane to put it over because you couldn't walk on this shit. It's like some rollers or whatever for some kind of tempered glass or whatever. But this place, from what I understand, is the #1 leader in making household type of glasses. They don't do commercial glass or whatever, but and they just had these like rollers or whatever. So and these damn I want to call them filters or whatever. But so we both had the same thing on our trucks. It took about 4 hours each truck to get everything done. The people helped us out. Shit, there was even bungeeing and everything, so I couldn't complain. And it was gift wrap. You know, we went down there, dropped them off. He took his off yesterday. I took mine off today, and it is what it is. You know, so we both was there. He came in at like 10. He left at like 3. I showed up at 2. No, he left about a few minutes before 3. I came right in right behind him a few minutes later. Then I got loaded, and then I was fucked because it was curfew, so I couldn't get out of the state of Ohio. So thumbs up if you haven't already. You talking about on the channels? I mean, I appreciate it, man. I know I don't sit on here doing all that, but I will do this. Alex was telling me, and I listen, you know, to L Boogie and you know, y'all go on and y'all do your little subs to each other, man, and you know, help each other out there. But I normally don't sit back and do that and tell people that, you know, who to sub to and all that shit. You know, that's your choice. But I appreciate that. You ever heard of just being clean? Yeah, you just burn them. They burn them, man. They probably a few $100 depending where you at. I know a place in Vegas, they do them for like $250, $300. Just burn it, clean it out, then put it back in. So, some companies, even though you just got the truck yourself, you can, they carry 2. So, and then, not on the truck, but when the truck come back to the yard and they need to switch one out, they just switch it out, take the other one, burn it, bake it. They have it for the next truck to come in. So, supposed to check them at what, 250, 200, 250,000. It'll let you know. Could be sooner than that, you know, because it depends on the driver, you know, of the truck. If you're idling all day and shit like that. See, like me right now, you hear my, I don't know if you can hear it, my APU runs, so you don't hear shit. I mean, that's what it is. I think I drove my truck, the 386 I had, I drove for over 100,000 miles, man. Well over. Before that damn thing told me I had to manually regen it. And when I did it, that bitch manually regen for like an hour. So, so really none of my trucks are really getting to that shit. One of them was in it for off and on doing regens because something with the APU, I believe. So, but other than that, not these trucks, but the older ones. So yeah, if you can keep all that idle time down and shit, and if you got an APU, then great. And then you probably won't have a lot of DF problems and shit. But if you're just like fucking idle, that's the problem with a lot of people. They with these trucks with no APUs. Yeah, APU, whatever. You gotta service it too. Don't run it out of oil and shit like that. And, you know, you gotta service the belt and all that. But I mean, when you sit there idle, and you keep going to the shop, like you got people driving the truck now, and they got a problem. They keep riding, fucking light on and shit. Then they take it to the shop. They work on it. I don't like none of these trucks myself, but it is what it is. Then they take it to the damn shop. The shop fixed the damn truck, or they fixed the problem that it said it had. But there's another problem there because you kept riding on that bitch. It ain't even, and it's not saying it's got that other problem, but the other problem there, you kept fucking riding on it for like 8, 9, 10,000 more miles. So you kind of like, you know, you end up in a fucked up situation. So, but yeah, you want to keep that idle time down on these type of trucks. And if you're gonna buy one, please don't buy one that's got, I mean, if you're trying to buy 15, 16, 17, whatever, if that bitch got 20,000 idle hours on it already, you don't even want that bitch. Cause you about to get in some shit. You buy some shit like that. Trust me, you are. You will be in some shit. So, and this one, the other one, and the other two 386s, every one of them had low idle hours. I didn't have a really not a no major issues out of them. Like you see people having DPF and all this and all that. I had a death dose of issue, and that's only because I kept idling it for a while because my APU had took a shit or some shit. So, and it was only because of the fucking idling. But other than that, for the most part, I never really had a problem. Cool part of trucking. Drive van. Yeah, I mean, yeah, step decks, flatbeds, I mean, it's a little different, man. You pull up places, for the most part, it's not like, they treat, I don't want, sometimes you get the bullshit, but at the vans and the reefers, you get treated like shit. Go to the check-in, you checking in at the window, no, you checking in with outside somewhere, with this shit, but, motherfuckers already got an attitude. They're already mad before they get to work and shit. You go into the window, they got a fucking problem. I done did it, so I know. I tell motherfucker quick, you don't like this bitch, get the fuck out of here and go the fuck home. I ain't did shit to you for you to be fucking with me, coming at me with the bullshit. But, I ain't in that shit no more. I don't pull that shit no more. I mean, I do it here and there, but I'm talking about like consistent, like driving for like whatever, FFE, Prime, whoever, shit like that. It ain't me no more. So I know what it is. So, but yeah, with this shit, people be happy, they help you sometimes and shit. Yeah, they be wanting to go home too, just like everybody else. But I mean, at times it's straight, no problem. You get loaded. Sometimes you get loaded fast, you get unloaded fast. So not a whole lot of sitting around. You would take Peyton Manning over Brady any day. I don't know. I leave that one alone. I'm not gonna get. I mean, they're both great. So, I was trying to play. Nah, they ain't trying to play you, man. If you baked it and they put a new one in, then you're good. They probably do. I mean, I'm not in that field, but I am. I got a couple of. I have to go back in my phone and look. So there's some agents out there that's got some shit going on, that will work out for you in that situation. But yeah, they do. Just gotta get that list. I think I do got the list. If I got the list, I will share it on the next go around. Right now, I'm not gonna dig for that because there's some other things. I did get a list of some things, team freight and some other stuff, and I have had some discussions with people on some other things, as far as expedited shit. Shout out, yeah, going up and down like the stock market again. 21, 25. I think it was like 26 at one point. Hello to the people that's just watching. Most mechanics didn't know. Yeah, most mechanics don't know shit. You know, now it's, they plug into the computer and that's it. I'm gonna tell you about a little device that costs $300. I think it's $300. But I ain't gonna talk about it tonight. So when you have a problem, uh, it's not a J Pro, whatever you call that shit. It's something else. I forget the name of it because I'm about to do some more homework on it. That's why I don't want to speak too much on it. But if you ever have a problem with your shit, like if you got like a D rate and you need to get down the road, I'm not saying, I think you can use that to wipe it out, and you can get down the road. So now there might be some things where it's like to a point where like you can't do shit, especially if you drove on your shit and drove on your shit and drove on your shit to the point where it's just like no. But I'll talk about it later, but not tonight. But a lot of mechanics don't know shit. Fucking these TAs. TA stands for take all day. That's what those letters stand for. They will call your ass in there and tell you fucking 2 hours, and it turns into 6. It might turn into longer. I had an incident one night where I went into a TA and whatever. I just had to do it real quick because I had one that was leaking. I had to change my shocks. It took 16 hours to change my shocks. Because the fuckers took them off wrong. I told them how to take them off. Even told them at a certain point to cut the damn bitch. This idiot was having a blowtorch around the fucking shat. I said, what the fuck is you doing? You trying to blow some shit up out here? Like, what the fuck are you doing, man? They took the tire hammer. When you break the bead and shit, they were trying to get it off. Then they got to the point they had a little saw and shit. I said, if you cut any part of my fucking axle, you're gonna buy the whole fucking front end, man. Because this shit had a little stud on there with a, the shot going. And what the fuck is y'all doing, man? Like, I was there about 16, 18 hours, whatever it was. It was in Kentucky. I was just like, these fucking dudes can't even put a shock on properly, man. So yeah, TA then ain't worth shit. They barely good enough for tires. Landstar, don't try to do a DOT inspection at nighttime, late night. Forget about it. You're not getting one. And some of those TAs, stay the fuck from them, man. I don't know, Landstar with that shit right there. I just don't totally agree with it. Where they have designated areas where, they have inspections. Which I get what they're trying to say is like, we just don't want them going anywhere getting them and getting them passed. But then you send them to some of these fucking places and they're getting fucked when there's nothing wrong with their shit, but the TA trying to make a buck. So it's like, it's crazy, man. So, some drivers try to go to the same place over and over again. You might have to watch out for that too, because they'll check them like, oh, this dude keep going to the same place. It's been said a few times about that. So just gotta watch out for that too. And they'll try to stop you from doing that. I mean, it's rare, but it's been said by some older heads. Yeah, make sure you service your APU, man. Make sure that shit is straight. Step deck and flatbed has better people driving. Yeah, I mean, even overall, with the driver, no disrespect. I mean, between the drivers and shippers and receivers, it is. I mean, for the most part, as far as the driver part goes, there's more responsibility, more paying attention to shit, other than just closing the door, didn't strap it. People got van loads running down the road, and then they start complaining when they get to the other end. Shit on the floor. Well, you didn't strap it, but they loaded it. Yeah, but you saw it. Why you didn't say shit? Like you on a flatbed, you put a fucking coil on it, you ain't got nobody to blame but yourself. You gotta know where to place that bitch. It clearly says it on the trailer. When they putting a load on, you need to know where to place that bitch. That's it. So, there's a lot more responsibility behind that. And like I said, yeah, the customers at times are more friendlier than your drive-in and reefer people. There are some nice drive-in and reefer places, so whatever. And there's some responsible drivers too, so can't say all y'all ain't shit, but it's that shit back there trying. I don't know, my thing acting funny, but it's blowing heat. Don't get me started with the damn TA. I know, man. What was drive-in rates? You talking about current drive-in rates? Oh shit, man. I've been watching a lot of for us. Now you got the percentage and all that shit, and depending on how you play around with it. The way I look at it is like I seen anything from $2. Got calls for $2. Y'all seen the video? Fucking Florida. I got one for California. I never posted that video. $2. A Landstar truck can't do that for $2. I don't think anybody that's an owner operator with his own authority, and even if you get 80, 90%, don't fucking matter. I don't. If you are doing that, then just go and put a shotgun to yourself, man. But you going to California and fucking Florida for that? That's crazy. But I've been seeing $2. I've seen $4 here, depending on the load. Now, yeah, hazmats. I even seen fucking hazmats like $2.20. Like, yeah, y'all, but as much hazmats out there, where the fuck y'all getting this $2.20 shit from? $1.70. Fucking hazmat loads. Shit, you got motherfuckers that don't even want to haul this shit, and they out there talking about $1.70. I don't know. This shit's so fucking hilarious. But yeah, but overall with them loads, it's been like for us here, and there are lower loads. From what I see, it's like 2 to it could be up to 4. Just depends on what the load is, the customer and stuff like that. We hauled the load the other day, matter of fact. Well, that was a step deck load, I'm sorry. It could have went in the van. It could have went in the van, yes. 22 inches long. It was like, I don't know, if it was 4,000, it could have been less. 4,000 pounds. That bitch paid, I don't know, like, I forget. It was up there. It was over $2 a mile. It was over 3 actually. So, so it could have went in the van or went on a step deck. That's inside. That was off our stuff. That's why when you see the different reports out there, DAT and whatever, some of that stuff is back. It's off by a couple of weeks or whatever. Everybody's gonna have to show you something different. We got something different. What's going on out there? And like Landstar broker loads out. I always hear this. Landstar always trying to give you the load for like $2 and two this and $1.80 and shit. Like, and then we sitting back looking at it like, well, that's not what happened on this. But you know, but we do have the loads in house. There's some sorry ass loads that are in house, whether they come from a broker. I don't know where they come from, but the van is worse. The van side is worse. Can you make it? Yeah. But the van side is just, and it's like that industry wide. It's like vultures. I always call it vulture freight. It's like loads pop up, you make the call, oh, it was already gone, it's gone, or the motherfuckers don't answer the phone and shit. You know, you get frustrated behind that. They don't answer the phone, or it just got covered. Like, bitch, it just showed up just now. What do you mean it just got covered? But that's what it is. You know, I could be standing there and Boogie and one of y'all others could be standing there. I get it first, or you get it first. You might get it 10 minutes later. So I don't know why it's like that, but it happens like that. Now on the step deck side, it's kind of like you can sometimes let a load ride for a few minutes when it comes through on your phone or whatever, because it ain't that much competition. So, I mean, a lot of people switched over and stuff, but competition is different. But the van rates is running. Like I said, there's some $1.80s and shit like that, and a little less maybe. But the way I got it set up, I don't see that kind of freight. So, but I'd say between $1.70 and up. There are some garbage ass other loads out there. I mean, so I'm talking about some disrespectful shit. You know, and another thing, man, speaking about that, you know, you see people saying shit like, I'm in a group. We know it's fucked up right now. You ain't gotta fucking sit there and say, oh, when the tables turn or whatever, and the spring and the summer show, oh, I'm gonna kill y'all asses brokers. It's name. you don't see the fucking brokers sitting around on Facebook or YouTube making a damn video or making a damn post and saying, yeah, we gonna get y'all asses. They ain't gotta say shit. They just fucking do it. Not saying that all of them are doing that, because there are some of them that are doing that. So let's be clear. So, but there are some that are just straight up legit. Like, hey, man, shit just bad. But there's some that just disrespectful with the shit. So there ain't no need, you know. People got all hyped up and shit. They made a couple of dollars showing off, flashing and shit. Yeah, fuck them. That's right, brother. Now look at it. Guess where the ball is now. So, especially if the fucked up ones got it, you know. I got my boy now. He got jerked on TQL playing some damn games over some loads. Oh, you was just loading with us the other day. Now you don't load with us now? No, because you just gave it to somebody else for cheaper and shit. So, there's nothing wrong with the company. Nothing happened. But all of a sudden, now overnight you just don't load with us? I mean, there's some scenarios, yeah, with some companies, people ain't paying money, cargo claims, all kinds of stuff. We won't load with y'all until y'all get XYZ straightened out. When you just with the foolishness, and TQL is one of them, because I had my experience. I had some good experiences with them too, but I've seen more bad than good. There's a couple others out there. So just because I'm at Landstar now doesn't mean I haven't dealt with any of these people before. Land or whatever. Shoot, I dealt with a couple of them while I was here, you know. But I know y'all run and get information. Some of y'all get information from other people or whatever. So that's cool. But the van rates is what it is. Step deck rates, flatbed rates, they're better than the vans and stuff. You know, they've been $250 better in our system. I mean, I've seen some a little lower, but for the most part, I'm still doing. I don't want to say speaking just because of me, but that's just how I operate. I'm still hitting on good lows. It's just not, the volume is not there like it was months back. Will it pick up some later? Of course. So right now I'm just, you know, I'm hitting it, but not hitting it as hard as I was doing a while back. So just gotta maintain, gotta adjust accordingly. Reefer much damn sitting. Yeah, you sit with reefers, man. I done had my share of that. I done had my share. So I mean, 12 hours, 24 hours, all kinds of shit. I mean, Walmart used to hold people hostage forever. And a few companies, Prime, Crete, I want to say, a few of them, they got on Walmart ass about that shit. And then they changed their policy. And but they still hold you. But they say something totally different on paper than what actually happened. You know, they say, oh, 45 minutes, but bitch, you had me here for 3 hours. So that's their little way of dancing around their detention, which is bullshit. But I haven't did a Walmart load in so damn long, man. Shit, I think since I've been at Landstar, only one truck has done a Walmart load. And went pretty smooth. It was 2 stops. They had the lumper paid for and everything. 2019 Cascadia, 7 months. Already had what? To do a 3-axle alignment. These roads are trash, especially. Hey, roads like Indiana. Indiana has put out something. I make little videos, little rant videos. I pop on my Facebook page here and there and shit. Maybe they should go to YouTube. I had little rant videos about shit like that, and that shit, I ain't gonna say a million people, thousands of people watch. They just never were YouTube videos. But I pop shit about Indiana. You know, Indiana's fucking ridiculous, man. It's always the states with the fucked up roads. They got the fucked up roads. They got all the tolls. But they got the most DOT fucking with somebody though. And I should have said that in the video from the other day. Because if you notice it, just go back and look. The states with the fucked up roads and the tolls got the most DOT fucking with somebody. You know, you get your truck fucked up and shit. Indiana, I'm surprised nobody engine fell out yet. I'm surprised nobody's engine fell out yet. There was a Landstar driver the other day. It was Illinois. He said he hit a pothole somewhere around Chicago or some shit. And his fucking rear end busted. Crazy, man. Another state with all the tolls and all the DOT, but they roads is fucked up. Go back and look at it. Tell me if I'm lying and shit. There might be one or two of the other states that's not. You know, Mississippi got some fucked up ass roads, especially US 49. Don't even get me started with that one. Shit, I used to pull a tanker across that bitch. I used to get killed every fucking time coming across there. Take my truck to the Spanish cats. Oh yeah, I know some cats, you know, Phoenix and shit. You know, El Paso, that's where my Freightliner is at in El Paso, sitting in the cut. So, yeah, I fucks with them. So, two by the blood shot, yeah. Yeah, we do. I mean, for the most part, most of us do pay attention more than everybody else. Like I said, you have some van drivers and reefer drivers. Well, get the load, close the fucking door, go down the road, fucking shit on the fucking floor. Now they mad at the shipper. Like, bitch, you had the last say so of the fucking load. You just didn't want to fucking go back in there and tell them and wait and shit. Me, you put some shit on my trailer wrong, I gotta say something. You gotta pick that bitch back up and move it over here. Why? Don't worry about it. You just gotta move it the fuck over here. That's it. You know, don't try to bump my fucking rail and fuck my rail up and all kinds of shit like that. I watch my trailer, make sure y'all don't poke holes in my shit. Cause yeah, it happened. I had a reefer where I was a company driver. Brand new reefer, fuckers put a fucking hole right in the fucking side. They're gonna say, that been there. Bitch, I just got this motherfucker brand new from the dealership. You gonna say it been there? Get the fuck out of here, man. You know, this happened in Orlando years ago. They're like, oh, he wanna fight. Fuck all you bitches down here. It ain't my shit, but you're not gonna stand here and come with some bullshit. I'll let you take that up with them. So some drivers really, you know, with some of this shit, they don't give a shit. Yeah, the reefer races, yeah, okay in some scenarios, you know. I ain't been paying attention to them because I ain't got one. I know McCarthy's got one. A couple other people I know got one. So I might poke around and look at that here and there. So I ain't been fucking with no reefer free. I know some people that's got reefers though. So I ain't been looking at it too much. Indiana is JT. Where the hell is that at? Yeah, I fuck with something like that. Yeah, I don't fuck with Indiana too tough. You know, the fucking roads is ridiculous. Yeah, I swear you're gonna lose a load. Your load's gonna shift or whatever out there. It's just fucking Indiana's just nuts with their fucking shit. I mean, same shit over and over again. Like, do y'all even try to fix this shit? In some places, the fucking pothole patch is worse than the fucking original hole that was fucking there, you know. So yeah, I don't like fucking with Indiana. I don't like fucking with Ohio too much either, man. Can't go on a fucking, y'all heard me the other day, can't go on a rest there, do shit, pull up somewhere, the motherfuckers sitting right fucking there. I was going down the road yesterday, matter of fact, fucking rest there, bitches is in there, got fucking trucks in there. I'm just like, these motherfuckers here, man, like, unreal. Yeah, but gotta tell you about that JT's fish and fry. So, but once again, yo, shout out to everybody. Like I said, make sure I didn't miss anything, you know. Yeah, I appreciate that, Tim, saying that, you know. I don't sit on here and tell people, you know, where's the thumbs up and all that shit and hit the bell and all that other shit. I just, you know, if you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it. You know, if you're gonna reach out to me, you're gonna reach out to me, man. And I don't need to do all that shit. You know, I don't need to, like, you know, with the pay for subs and shit that, you know, I don't have to. Can I? Yeah. I seen the apps. I seen all that shit. So, and I know a lot of people do that shit. So, but I appreciate that. So I know people got moderators on there and shit. I just kind of like let it be, and that's it. Cause you know, once you like, oh, what's his name? He was talking about that. I've seen this shit a few times, and it's true though. 718 was saying something about making somebody a moderator or something, giving them the wrench, and I said, yeah. You know, he didn't say nothing. So I said, yeah, that wrench be making people mad, man. I don't know what it is. Yeah, people mad over a wrench. They don't like somebody, and then somebody else on another channel made him a moderator or some shit. Oh, these bitches be mad and shit. Like, what the fuck, man? I know Chris was like, it's just what you said. This content, like Jay Z said, it's only entertainment. Well, until somebody fucks up, it ain't entertainment no more. Cause some people be out here on the tube fucking up, then they go back talking about it's only entertainment. It's only just, you know, like, no, motherfucker, you fucked up. You said some fucked up shit. Now the wolves is gonna come for you and shit. So no, it ain't just entertainment no more when you done fucked up severely. You know what I'm talking about, man? When a truck breaks down, can you get a rental? If so, that's a touchy topic there, you know. Like here, you gotta go jump through some hoops to do it. I tried to do it through MHC last year, and it's just the shit with Landstar. It's all the red tape. So if you're speaking on Landstar, it's just red tape trying to, you know, get a rental. Other companies I can't speak on, but you could probably rent a Penske truck or a Ryder truck or Ida lease truck. So, or MAC truck or whatever, whoever it is. It just depends on if you're leased on to somebody, or if you got your own numbers and you got good credit and you've been established for several years, and you making that money, then they'll mess with you, you know. Because I know I get calls with the Penske stuff. I haven't had a call about anything from Penske for a minute, but you know, the whole MAC, and that was before Landstar. So the whole MAC thing or whatever, it don't matter who it is. If you're here, there's some hoops you gotta jump through to get it done. Now I can't speak on for any other carrier, so but your best bet is if you leased on to somebody, you might want to ask them in their qualifications department or the insurance department somewhere and see what they say. But in some cases it can be done, in some cases it can't be done. But like I said, I made an attempt through MHC leasing. I was on lease a T680. I think it was for just for a few weeks, $800 a week. While the freight, this is when the freight was booming. So if it happened now, I would fucking, if it was even possible, I mean, without all the red tape shit, I wouldn't fucking do it right now. Hell no, I'm not paying y'all $800 a week. No. I don't know, maybe I would, because I pulled this step there, but I gotta take all my shit off. You see what I'm saying? And that's bullshit. Unless I'm just running like some power only consistently, then I'll do it. But in my case, I wouldn't do it. You pulling a reefer and it's consistent freight or whatever, and you clean enough money, then maybe you can do it if your company allows you to do it. But there's so many of them out there: MAC, Penske, Ryder, Idlease. There might be one more out there I'm not thinking, but they're out there. So, but you gotta meet certain criteria to even take their trucks. So unless your company gonna give you a truck that you're leased on to, if you're leased somewhere. Ron, that's the other one. So, and I never dealt with Ron, never spoke to them about anything, but Ron is another one. So, and that's the major players right there. MAC, Freightliner, Idlease, Ron, Penske, Ryder. So, just gotta meet certain criteria with each one of them. Whatever that is, I don't know. Yeah, that wrench power crazy. It's just like Facebook admins. So, alright, I'll check that out. Yeah, I fucks with Gary up there. I get some flatbed equipment, step deck equipment up there. At I forget the name of the shit. It's around the corner from the TA. But yeah, we'll look into that. Gary's a crazy place too, man. I had a crazy incident one night where, speaking of Swift, I know I'm jumping off. We played a prank in the truck stop one night on the CB. We're popping mad shit. Cause Gary crazy, man. He got all kinds of, lot lizard shit going on out there and shit. So one night me and my boy was playing on the radio. Had our curtains closed. It was just talking shit on the radio. We threw on these old men voices and shit, talking all this bullshit on the CB. And then I said, all these young ass, this is like probably 10, 15 years ago. We like, yo, these young ass whippersnapper motherfuckers out here. I used to get 45 cents a mile, man. Now these bitches hauling it for 20 and shit, taking my money off my damn table and shit. And them bitches like, shut up, old man. I was like, fuck you, man. It's like, I'll kill every last one of y'all in the damn truck stop. He's like, where you at, bitch? I'm like, I'm over here, and I just happened to look up, and there's a Swift bobtail sitting in the corner. I said, I'm in this Swift bobtail, bitch, and I'm gonna get out with my duffel bag. Fuck with me if you want to. I'm gonna leave one of you bitches slump. And then, and I should have never made that statement, because a couple of minutes later, a Swift driver did get out the fucking truck with a fucking bag in his hand, and I swear to God, I can call my homeboy right now and be on here on live. He'll tell you that shit. And a Swift driver got out the truck and walked straight to the truck stop. And the whole fucking Gary fucking TA, that bitch got quiet. Nobody said shit. They're like, I ain't going in there. I ain't going in that bitch. Fuck that, whatever. Nobody went in that bitch. And then they seen this dude get out the duffel bag from the Swift truck. And it was just a coincidence. And a little while later, he came back out, got in the truck, he cranked it up, whatever, he rides out, I'm in the curtain, I'm looking, I watch him go by, and I go like this, like I say, yeah, and I go up in there and check that driver out and stall too, I left that bitch slumped, don't fuck with me, I told you. Man, they ain't wanna walk in that bitch, I had that whole truck stop shut down that night, I was just clowning though. But that's some fun shit, on the CB shit, just clowning around, motherfuckers be clowning around. In there, but the CB do save your ass sometimes, but sometimes you just fucking around and shit. I ain't fucked around like that in a long time. I did the other night with somebody coming across 70, and I was talking to somebody yesterday. Good conversation. Yeah, Gary straight hood. I swear to God though, I call my boy Jay. We were both trainers at prom back then. We was fucking around and shit in that bitch, and we was just back and forth, old men, raspy ass voices. We just switched our shit up like, fuck you, bitch, I'll come fuck you up right now. Fuck you, you garbage ass truck driver and shit. And everybody was hyped and shit until Swift got out that damn truck, man, with that damn bag and shit. The whole truck stop was like, oh shit, this bitch got the duffel bag too. He went inside and was like, I ain't going in there. And then he came back out, he rolled out and shit, and I just played dumb like I was him. I was like, yeah, and I go check him out in the stall. He slumped like. They was like, damn. I was like, they're not going to that bitch. But Gary crazy, so you know, Gary is fucking crazy. So, yeah, I fuck around, you know, here and there. So it is what it is. Where he at? He in the building? What's up, man? What's going on? Ain't seen you in a minute. Yeah, he just wanted to shower, but you know, they don't know that. I didn't shit. I mean, it was just a coincidence, man. I was like, oh shit. As soon as I said that shit, that bitch got out the damn truck, man, and just went right to fucking. It got his little Columbia and shit. I could not believe it. I was like, yo, Joe. I was like, yo, this motherfucker then got out of shit, man. Like, nobody wanted. They ain't want no smoke that night, so they didn't know what to do. So. But I had some funny moments, man, running around out here and shit, you know. I had some moments with some bitch and said pull over on the side of the road. Yeah, I done heard that before. Like, you know, I pulled over on a bitch a long time ago. I pulled over on a motherfucker one time, and that was crazy, but he kept on riding. So, I had one actually a few months ago, North Carolina in the gorge. He was popping shit. Drive for Rush Trucking or something, and whatever. He gonna pull over on me in the curve, like I'm supposed to know he pulled over in the fucking. I wasn't gonna pull over anyway, but he pulled over in the fucking curve and shit. And like I come around the curve, like what the fuck, like. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, motherfucker, you pulled over in the fucking curve, like I was supposed to see that shit, like you know. So he's riding behind us, talking shit, and then he gonna jump off an exit. I'm like, all right, keep following us. You follow us all the way to fucking Wilmington, wherever the fuck we was going. Then he gonna jump off on 26 and start popping shit. I'm like, whatever, man. I ain't got time for that shit. There's always a moment out here, man. Charlie running like a champ. That's what's up. How your trailer doing, man? Hey. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I'm glad you caught me, man. You know. All right, that's what's up, though. That's what's up. Yeah, I will be. If nothing happens, I will be at the truck show. I'm just gonna walk around. I don't know if anybody, you know, I'm not. There are no celeb shit, you know. You know, some people come up to me. I know they will, here and there. And I'll speak. I might pull some shit at the truck show. It just depends. I don't know. I had a conversation about something. You know, somebody might get put on blast at the truck show, but we'll see how that play out. I'll be there though. I'm gonna try to hit both of them this year. I couldn't get the one in Dallas last year. Some shit came up, and I just couldn't pull it off. But I will be there. I think if everything go right, if I can get something worked out here, all my trucks will be there. So they might not be there, but they'll be down there. I'm looking at something right now. See what I can put together. Autograph. I can chicken scratch something. Hey, somebody was saying something about Boulder Crest. Hey, Boulder Crest, man, and fucking Moreland. When they had the TA up there, that was a shithole. Fucking owner didn't want to fix the parking lot, so TA said, "Fuck you." Whatever. It finally fucking froze, man. Finally, wow. I was saying Moreland, fucking damn TA, where they fucking they shut TA down because TA shut it down because the owner wouldn't handle the parking lot. But I was saying back because one of y'all was saying something about Boulder Crest, and I was saying that lot lizards used to hang around in MS carriers. I'll hit you up, McCarthy. This shit going crazy. Uh, anyway, yeah, it was. Lot lizards was walking around by Boulder Crest and shit, and the bitch jumped inside of my truck, um, trying to get in. I wouldn't let her in. The cops was out there. I wouldn't let her in. I get in the parking lot, yo, and, like I back in the hole, and I look across the street. There's like the woods there, and these motherfucking chicks come walking out the woods. I mean, like deer and shit. Like what the fuck? Like fuck is going on? I said, well, the apartments or some shit is on the other side. Fucking lot lizards like just coming out the woods, man. Over there off of Boulder Crest, man. Atlanta was crazy over there, man. Back then, when I was, when I first started driving trucks, So I don't know what it looked like over there now. For Crest, I pulled up in there in the last several years, probably like 3 times. Fueled and left, if I even got fuel. So, and then you had the TA up there, which they shut that joint down. I think they shut down another pilot off 285 by Smyrna. I can't remember, but ain't nothing to mess with around Atlanta anyway. They shut down the rest areas, and so you can't do nothing there. The only thing you got is the Petro, really, in Boulder Crest. Victor Newton, what up? What up? By One Rich. By One Rich. What do you mean by One Rich? Yeah, Memphis crazy too. You get your fucking freight stolen up there in Memphis. I mean, you get your freight stolen in Atlanta. You back up the door. I'm not to a door. You back up somewhere to a fence. Somewhere they used to rob them a lot. Not rob the driver, but they'll still freight out the back of the trailer right by Kroger and shit. Before you make a delivery, got a reefer, they'll jack your joint. So yeah, Memphis is crazy too. So I know. Way before they even put Loves out there and shit, they got 2 pilots on the corner, off of what is that, Lamar, whatever that is over there, coming off of 78. So, but yeah, Memphis is nuts. West Memphis got their own little shit too. So, but I used to like Memphis a lot, man. When I first started driving, that place was like my spot to be. So, what you saying, Victor? By One Rich. I think did I see you on CB joint or something earlier? And a part of me that you might slide through where. Sorry, I lost all that. This shit, man. I hate when this joint do that. And I know now, the Bubba's not on tonight. It is not my phone. So it is YouTube doing it, because it's happened to Bubba, it's happened to me. I saw it happen to SoCal. I've seen it happen to a couple of people. So I don't know, maybe we got some shit going on our phones. I don't know. Or whatever's going on. Maybe it's the S8 thing. I don't know. I don't know if they got S8s. I don't know what the deal is. Maybe it's the AT&T and YouTube thing. I'm not sure. But I ain't the only one that this is happening to. So I've seen at least 3-4 other people it's happened to. I know it just gets annoying that I can't get shit, to finish up. So I have to either like get out and resume it, or reset the whole phone, then go back in there and get back on the feed. Trucking changed for the better since a lot of younger drivers. The rules need a fucking overhaul. The regulations need an overhaul. It's the most regulated. It's got to be the most regulated damn industry out here. Um, so, and the companies did it to themselves, man, with some of the shit they do. You know, I mean, yeah, people say millennials, this and that, or whatever, but these companies did this shit to themselves. Uh, that's even to the point, look at Walmart. They need 900 drivers. Well, you ran a lot of heads off. I mean, and some of the time, I think some of the shit the Walmart drivers did it to themselves, man. You know, y'all filing lawsuits and shit. Y'all make way more money than the average driver, damn near double. Y'all crying though. So like out in Cali or whatever. Well, they didn't pay us for this or whatever the fuck it was. So I guess now Walmart is kind of like making a shift. But as trucking changed for the better or the worse, it's a lot to do with the companies and some of it's with the drivers. So a lot of drivers, they came up with they started doing all this regional shit. Everybody try to do regional and go home all the time. Then they figure out they ain't making no money. You see them now. You see them on Facebook. You see them on here. I'm local today. I'm OTR tomorrow. I'm back local again. I'm OTR. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. So a lot of the companies, some of it's the drivers. So it's a weird thing. Yeah, they had it good for a long time. I couldn't get my punk ass on over there. Who do I look who I look up to that have any mentors that help me? You talking about anybody on here, on YouTube? The answer would be no. I had this page since 2010. I took down some shit before all this shit where you see people on here now. Before it was even probably motherfuckers were still motherfuckers on there's people in here with channels that was pitching in for nickel bags, still fucking trying to write an essay in high school. Now there ain't nobody I really look up to. There's no mentor. Everything I did came off of somebody that's been in the game longer than me. My trainer was an he was a Marine or a Navy. So he trained me well, and everything I picked up from him I passed on. And I still pass on some of the stuff here and there if needed. If I see somebody needs that advice or whatever, especially a new driver. And normally that stuff is out there in person. There could have been a couple of video clips I could have thrown up, but there's always somebody fucking crying, why are you recording this? And then like, shut the fuck up. But nah, it's just people that's been around that I got my shit from. They've been around. Some shit, I hit the books. I read the books, like the flatbed step deck thing. How to properly secure loads, where to put straps and all that shit. No YouTube videos. No, there wasn't. I wasn't watching then. I really didn't start that shit until I started fucking with agents and brokers. And like I said, I had one crazy ass video. I wish I never took that bitch down, man. That way a lot of people would have got a good understanding of what the fuck be going on out here. But I regret. I wish I can go back and get it back, but I can't. But I had no mentors on YouTube or the internet, none of that shit. A lot of shit I just figured out myself, trial and error, and just listening to cats that's been in the game for a minute. I'm talking about for a minute. I mean, these dudes, when I like back in North Carolina, I'm talking about dudes already had trucks, 5, 6 trucks. People that have been driving trucks 10, 15, 20 years. I talked to them, so there ain't too much I can get off of, somebody that just came in the game like myself at the time. So I didn't really have none of the mentors or none of the YouTubers. Some of y'all lucky. I mean, you got the YouTube and all that. You hear me and whoever else out there talking. Um, so do I have 9 million people sub to this channel? No, but oh shit, get around. So shit, get around. But yeah, I didn't have all these uh mentors and shit. Uh, so and it's crazy because people got it's just what it is. I mean, the people in Facebook, they got these Facebook groups and shit, and you go back and just sit back and look at it, and you're like, how you still falling on your face when you got this support system around here? I mean, I don't understand that. So, I mean, shit, you should be ahead of the game at this point, but some people aren't, and that's just the way it is. Where am I in North Carolina? I don't live in North Carolina no more. I used to live in I kind of feel bad about that. I'm gonna have to get out there real soon. I ain't been back in over a year since my grandma passed away. So about last week was when we buried her. That was about a year ago, just over a year ago. So I've been back one time. I came through, that was it. Nobody even knew I was fucking there. And so I used to live in Laurinburg, right there by, off of 95, 74. I used to live in Hamlet by Rockingham. I used to live in Fayetteville, and I used to live in Rayford. So, or Rockfish, Rayford, whatever. So, anybody been in Rayford, they know where Unilever is, back over there. So, that's where I used to live at. That's where most of my family from. I got some in Rocky Mount, some out by Charlotte, and all that. But in Greensboro, but for the most part, yeah, I got a couple of cousins in Raleigh and shit. So, but eventually I'll be back out there just to come through. Got to get out there. I got my brothers and sisters over there. We talk a lot on Facebook or whatever and stuff, or a phone call. But I haven't since my grandma passed. I haven't been back, man. So it's kind of like that was about the main reason why I kept coming back over there. And now it's kind of like whatever. So appreciate it, man. Hold the goals to manage your fleet from home. That is the goal. I mean, I do it from here, and it can be hard sometimes to do it from here because some of the worst days for me is Friday. Because if I ain't got no loads, I gotta get them. If I get the money, I have to pay a driver. I gotta do that. So my wife tries to help here and there on some things. With this Landstar system shit, that's like that'd be like I have to really sit down and deal with that. But I'm looking at some stuff, so I'll see where it goes. I mean, I'm doing it out here right now. I don't have no dispatch service and nobody was doing it. I did make an offer to somebody to do it, not for me, but when I had to get all the other trucks or whatever. But this person been in the game for a minute. I guess I don't know what they fucking deal was. I gave you an offer, they didn't want to do it, so it's just like, fuck it, whatever. But I do pretty well for the most part, just by myself. Yeah, I gotta, some days a truck might not get a load or whatever. Like the other week, I had 3 loads where they all just went like south. I mean, fucking agent gonna fucking tell me $4 a mile from Denver to fucking damn Houston, and then you come back and tell me, well, now they want to pay $500 less. Okay, we still good. That's fucking Denver. That's good money coming out of Denver. Said she wasn't gonna do it. That was bullshit. You probably gave it to somebody else. So that shit pissed me off. And then the other 2 was just kind of like, well, we just missed them type shit. So So there's a lot of shit I deal with out here. Um, but gotta also remember, I already been doing this for a while. It's not like I just started doing this shit, and I ain't gonna have too much to like really complain about, I guess, so to say, so to speak. So I'm not gonna complain about too much because I know what I need to do at the end of the day. I know it's the bare minimum my trucks need to make and all that, and everybody's trucks situations is different, so I can't give you a bare minimum and you run off of what the hell I'm talking about. You gotta find out your own formula and run your own thing. So um so yeah, you won't see me on here like other people talking about, well, this happened to me, well, that happened to me, well, that happened to me. In some situations they incriminating themselves, um you know or giving you an imaginary damn story or whatever, or a fucking fairy tale. What payroll system do I use? I was gonna use ADT, but I went straight through the bank. So me and Chase, one driver takes a quick pay because he elected. He elected so to do a 1099. He elected that. And shoved that down his throat for nothing. He old school. So um so I know how that goes because I did that myself. I separated my money, my put money away and shit. I got my own insurance and shit. Um, so and I made money. So I mean, y'all hear people out there saying all this shit, but it's kind of like whatever, man. They never came knocking on my door. So they never came knocking on my door. It's just the motherfuckers that don't fucking take care of their shit. They come and send that fucking letter to their ass. That's what it be. People keep arguing back and forth about the codes and this and that and shit. Look, whatever. The bitches ain't knocking on my shit. They never knocked on my shit. I mean, if you know what you're doing with it, you know what you're doing with it. If that's what he wanted, then that's what he's gonna think. But you know what will happen if you don't take care of your shit, and they know that. They know that. So, but I hear ADT's a good one, man. There's a couple others out there. So, but me, I sit in with the bank and got a little thing set up over there, that and quick pay. So quick pay, the quick pay thing is just like instant. The other part, as far as the W-2 stuff goes, that's just the Chase deal. Trucks we're looking at now, we're not taking unless it has 18 months of factory warranty. Yeah, another thing about warranty, I kind of left out. There's some things about warranty from the factory. Yeah, what they'll do is they'll get you caught in like a maintenance situation. So, like on the DEF or whatever, if they find out like your shit clogged, like the DEF is clogged up in the system or whatever, and your doses are, is dirty, they probably gonna make you clean it and pay for that before they even go any further with a warranty. So because they'll rather just have you do it instead of chasing or calling PACCAR or whoever it may be on the claim. So the quickest way to get it done is to charge you like $1,500 or whatever, and then you're on your way. But I mean, if it's just certain things that's not a maintenance item and it's covered, then you see me in the video before. They fix the shit. So if something just fails, it just fails. But if something's just clogged, see, that's what you gotta understand. If something's just clogged because of maintenance, then they're gonna make you pay for that. You gotta clean that. Now, if something just, like I said, there's a difference between a maintenance item is something just like failing. So gotta watch out for that. But it's good to have that at the end of the day. So yeah, so um yeah, but back to you, Panette. Yeah, hopefully, I get to the point where I drive whatever when I want to or whatever. Uh I don't know, cause I'm just one of them that just keep on fucking rolling. But I'm looking at something right now where I want to try to pull something off here in a little bit. But you know, I know some people try to do the game where it's like, they try to come off the road and they figure out now you got to go back. You try to you come off. I'm done. Nope, you got to come back. That's why you see me. It's just like I know. It's just like you say what fuck you want to say, but if it ain't going, if it's not working in your favor, you have to have your ass out here. Um, and me, it's just like where I live at. That's what dictates some of that shit. That's because most of the issue is because I'm in here, so it might look a little different, with my own numbers or something like that out there. Just a little different. Uh, so, but eventually I'll get to the point where it's like that. So, yeah, you welcome. So, I mean, that's what you gotta watch out for, man. On that stuff. There's things that are serviceable, and then there's just some things that just fail. And if you didn't service it or whatever, um, and it fails, then they're gonna make you pay for it, and you just gonna have to clean it up or whatever. If it just like blows up, breaks or some shit or whatever, then yeah, then that's a different damn story, you know. But if it's something just clogged up, because you hear people say all the time, "Oh yeah, well my shit was clogged up. The warranty didn't cover it because it was a maintenance item. You should have just you gotta maintain that, you know. It's not like on a turbo where like boom it fucking blows or whatever. Then yeah, it's not like like if you got a brand new truck and it's bumper to bumper and let's say a rock goes through your radiator, that is not covered. That's just like some other shit that caused that. But if you're just driving and you're going down the road and somehow your radiator cracked, then that's a different damn story. It ain't got nothing to do with no maintenance and nothing like that. That just cracked. It just cracked. You know. Now if you running down the road and it's like and you're cooling and you just keep it low and don't check your shit, and something happens, that shit is on your ass. See, that's what you get. That's what people got to understand. I got warrants. Yeah, that's not how it works. It's not how it works. Kind of hard as. Yeah, I mean, the longest I sat at the house was like a month. I think it was a little over a month. Uh, I never been at the house not anything past that. Uh, so I've tried things like running and coming home every weekend and every week and things like that. But I was like that before I was married and like that after I was married. But you know, uh, but being that we live out there, it's a little different. I gotta tell my kids sometimes. Well, not no more, except for the smallest one. It's like, yep, I gotta go. I gotta go get those peanuts out there. I'll be back. so, so I do that, and so they understand that. So, but that's just my little way of playing around, talking with them and shit. I don't have to do that no more. So, but yeah, I mean, you want to get there, put people onto the videos or whatever, go ahead and do that. I appreciate it. Like I said earlier, I got nothing to offer, you know, and I need to work on my channel, even though I stated I'm not here for 8 million subs and fucking money and shit. Uh, Fuel advance be some of these damn dudes checks, man. That they be getting on here, I don't even take it. So that tell you know that the lowest fucking pay. So I don't need to do that. I mean, like I said, some people need that shit because they fucking failing on the truck side. So, but I just gonna see if y'all got anything else to say. Then I'm gonna get my ass the fuck out of here. I'm just trying to see if I missed anything. Yeah, I said, well, Walmart had it good for a while. I think I got everything. Just clowning around those incidents from earlier. You know, that I was talking about earlier with Memphis and all that shit, and Gary. That shit's real shit. That shit happened. So that shit definitely happened. What I feel about? Oh, I'm gonna check that fish joint out though. Okay, so just to let you know, I'm gonna check that out. Um, Never been there before. So, but anyway, I'm gonna get the hell out of here. I'm gonna let y'all go. It's like 2 hours and change, whatever it says now. The numbers is fucked up because it froze. So maybe one day we'll get that shit straightened out. Uh, YouTube or AT&T, whatever. Somebody's fucking up somewhere. So, but yeah, I'll holler at y'all later. I'm gonna go back here and take my punk ass to bed. Probably give me some more water. Hey, shout out to everybody, and you know, worry about your trucking career, not my channel. Have a good one.